just boring. Oh, she was stank, wasn't she? And all I could hear was, if you got that glow, you got that glow. And I mean, everything was in slow motion for me. Because can you imagine somebody calling me grandma? Can you imagine that?
The kid, that's why
Neither can I. So life got crazy. Those fools were like literally chasing me and my kids everywhere we went, and like parked outside my house, parked outside my kids' schools. Like it was disgusting.
Yeah.
I remember how Omar kissed the hell out of me. Like,
I'm sure you weren't mad about that. I mean,
welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Yes. Hello, and welcome to the Comedy Divas Gurl Talk podcast, where we talk to funny divas from the stage to the screen to behind the scenes and everywhere in between to tell their amazing stories. Because you know what? They just aren't told enough. We have a very special diva in the house tonight, but please like and subscribe and let us know what you think of the interview today. I'm Sharon, aka Sharon B, aka Sharon Brathwaite, your host and founder of Comedy Divas. Thank you so much for being here. So, without further ado, let's get into it. We have Shar Jackson. She's an actress, a producer, an author, and a scholar. You may have seen her on Rock, Sister, Berni Mac, classic movie, CB4, Good Burger, Love and Basketball, Step in the Movie, and the big one, Moesha. So please welcome Shar Jackson.
Hey. That was a nice little intro.
Yes.
You almost had as many slashes as I did.
Yeah, little something.
Yo, AKAs.
Something. Well, I am an AKA, so you know.
Oh, well, and see, there you have it. And there you have it.
So I like to always ask people, when did you know you were funny?
Ooh. Well, I've been doing that. I think I came out the womb making people laugh almost.
Okay.
Almost.
Because you've been doing this since you were so young, which I didn't realize since I did more research, but we'll get into that. Yeah. So did you get the bug early? Did you say, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life? Or did you have other plans at first?
I fell in love with the fact that I made people feel things. So when I made people laugh, that I was like, ooh, that's some power right there.
Because it's hard to make people laugh. It's hard to make people
That's what
laugh.
I've been told. That's so weird because I've been told that and I've just never experienced that. So
now, where were you born and raised?
Born in Boston, but I was raised in California, in South Central for the most part.
South Central. You consider yourself an LA girl?
Yeah, I'm an LA girl.
And how did you get started? Because I mean, your credits. You started as a little girl. Did you start in commercials? How did you get started? And when did you know?
Commercials. I started with commercials, and I did the whole like circuit that you do when you're a kid doing this stuff in the 80s and stuff. You do commercials. You do talent shows, you do pageants, you do all these things to network, to find, to meet casting directors and things like that before you actually get on to like TV. And not saying commercials aren't TV because they are, but like on shows and stuff, It's like a circuit you have to go through, kind of, sort of.
Did you ever have a desire to do stand-up ever?
Not really. Not until like as of recently, I've been thinking about it. But it's crazy because my best friend in the entire world, Yvette Wilson. Yeah, my baby. She before she passed, that was something she would always say. She'd be like, "Yo, sis, you need to do stand-up because you are a fool and people." She says, "I know people know that you're funny, but they don't know how funny." And that always meant a lot to me, especially coming from her, because I think she was like one of the greatest.
She really was. I'm from New York. I used to see her perform in New York back in the day. Like,
yeah, man, come on, dude. That was fire. And so coming from her gave me a nice little boost of confidence. Like, oh, for real, I can do this.
That was really
I might have to, big sis. I might have to.
All right. Now, what you grew up in South Central LA. I'm from the South Bronx. There are certain stereotypes about, that are
Right,
true and
right,
not true. So, what
right.
was life like growing up in South Central?
I mean, it was in the 80s, so there were a lot of gang activity and things like that. Like my cousins were the main guys in our hood or whatever, so nobody really bothered me very much.
Okay.
And I didn't really go to school there. Like when I did go to school, my mom had me. I used to take a school bus that would come pick me up and take me all the way out to Pacoima, which is like an hour
Wow.
and 20 minutes away. So I would go to school in the valley, Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh my God.
And I'd come back home, to the hood and have my Valley Girl accent. And it would cause some problems every now and again, for the people who didn't know who my family was around the way. Found out, and then there were no more problems. I don't know. But she kept us out of the area a lot. My mom was like, it was very important for her to show us that there was more to life than what we saw. Just everything we did was basically outside of what most people get trapped in, that little box.
She showed you a different world outside I can totally relate to that. Totally relate.
Yeah, acting classes in Hollywood on the weekend. You know what I mean? Like it was just it wasn't the normal get down for the kids that grew up in my area. So
who are some of, especially with a child star, you guys kind of grow up in the ranks together. So who are some of your contemporaries that you were like going on auditions with? And
Oh, crazy. So my cousin mainly was at every audition I went to, which is
okay.
I was like, Cherie, come on, man. I need you to just go on home. Can you stop being at every audition?
Cherie Jones?
Cherie Johnson.
Oh, Johnson.
From Punky Brewster, Family Matters.
Brewster? Mm-hmm. That's your cousin?
Mm-hmm. That's my cousin, yes.
Wow.
And so Cherie lived in Agora Hills, way different than where I lived.
Yeah.
And and Cherie, dude, oh my God. Yeah. So, and Cherie used to love the adventure that she would go on when she would come to visit me. It was an adventure to her. And I was like, dude, can I adventure your way? Like, can I
come swim your pool?
Your house? Yeah. Can I go to your house to venture? But
wow, today years old. I mean, that's really awesome because between the two of you, y'all were taking all the jobs.
We were, and we were happy about that because if I didn't get it, she got it, vice versa, and that was a beautiful thing. So we were never really mad about the industry or not getting a job because 9 times out of 10 my cousin had it. So
okay, and just sidebar, I don't know what's in the family genes, but both of you look amazing.
Thank you.
It barely aged. Hello, so that's some good family genes.
We refuse to stress.
There you go.
Life is going life, and people are going to do what they do, and stress doesn't ever fix anything.
Yeah,
believe it or not,
it's true.
No matter how hard you stress, it doesn't change anything except for your health. So don't stress. Word of wisdom from Shar.
Especially for Black people, I think more
seriously.
Yeah,
it's the number one thing that kills us at the end of the day. You know what I mean? The heart attacks, the aneurysms, all of that stuff is because of stress. And I saw it almost take my mom out when she was 50 years old,
Wow.
And she thought she was getting ready for work, stressed out, and she thought she had a heart attack, but she was having aortic rupture.
Wow.
And so they rushed her to the hospital and had to do an emergency surgery. She's had 4 aortic dissections since then, and God still has her here. So that's one of the main reasons nobody can ever tell me that God doesn't exist. I've seen it with my own eyes. And yeah, so about the hood and who else I was like auditioning when I made a really decent amount of money. And I remember a stray bullet came through our window when I was about 11. My sister was 10, and my sister was sitting at the table, and the bullet like grazed the top of her head and went into the wall. at that point, we gathered up my money and we moved. And we moved to Orange County, and then, you know, life was different again. So
that's a big move. South Central to Orange County? Wow.
Yeah. So when you ask where I grew up, it was South Central, the Valley, and Orange County. There you have it.
Right. What was your first big gig that you were just like, and everyone, maybe everybody in the hood was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you were in that"? What was that one?
Maybe CB4.
Okay.
Maybe CB4.
Cult classic.
That's when everybody was like, you know, I was getting noticed and stuff before then, but really after CB4. And like I had like these dookie braids.
What was it like working on
call them dookie braids? Anyway,
we did call them dookie braids.
We call them dookie braids. Like that's what we were proud to say. Girl, I'm getting my dookie braids. Wait, what? Why would you want dookie braids?
It's true.
I never really thought about that until right now when I said it. That just and I'm actually grossed out a little bit that we had dookie braids. But ew, that's nasty. What did you ask me?
What was it like working on it?
I got stuck on Dookie. I'm sorry.
No, I understand. CB4, which has become a cult classic.
Yes. I had fun. I mean, I was a kid. Like I didn't, you know, and I think I was a big fan of Chris Rock's at the time. Because I was just like, dude, he was Pookie. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And
Alan Payne.
We just have fun on set.
Yeah.
Oh, and Deezer D. Oh my God, who played my big brother? God rest his soul.
Yeah.
This is why I don't like talking about the past, because every time I do, I gotta say, you know, God rest somebody.
I know.
I mean, well, at least I know
when
we get up out of here, the place we're going is going to be super funny. So that's all right, you know. Yeah. That's what we do, though. But
now, any fun stories? Like you worked on so many classic shows, like I said, Rock and Sister, Berni Mac. Yeah. You know, recently you did Shameless. So, any fun stories from, you know, on the set?
I mean, I try to always have fun, but one of the coolest stories I think is when I did the Berni Mac show, and I hadn't seen Bernie in probably like maybe 2 years or 3 years because he'd been deep in his own show, but you know he used to be on Moesha.
Yes, he was on there with your girl.
Yeah, and so from him being on Moesha, he became our Uncle Bernie. Like that's Uncle Bernie, and he was always so kind and so funny and so brilliant. And I remember when I went and did the Berni Mac show, he came over and greeted me with this big hug, and he was like, you know, baby girl, I'm so happy you're here. It's so good to see you. And I was just telling him how proud I was of him. Yeah. That now he has his own platform and that he's killing it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And he was like, you know, you'll have yours too. And I love you. And I'm so happy you're here. And it was just a beautiful moment. Like, and to me, I think when you're on the set, you're always, especially if it's a comedy, you're going to have fun 9 times out of 10. So everything's a funny story or something funny happened. But I think those little heartfelt moments that happen to let you know that the people that you worked with and then you built these relationships with, it's real. And it's so important to me to find the real moments in fake ass Hollywood, if that makes sense.
It makes total sense.
Okay.
It makes total sense. Absolutely.
So, I mean, it wasn't a funny moment, but damn it, it was meaningful.
It was meaningful. It was memorable. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
And you were in another classic movie called Good Burger.
I was in that thing.
Yeah. And I mean, come on. So many funny people were in that movie. And then you did a cameo in Good Burger too. But
I did.
What was it like to work on Good Burger?
Okay. Good Burger was probably the most fun I ever had on a project ever. And it was probably because none of us had any sense. Like it was just complete silliness the whole time. And it was okay to be silly. Like on Moesha, I could be kind of silly. Niecy had silly moments, but I always knew like in the back of my thing that when Niecy got a little secret y'all don't know about, like she's an academic and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So she can only be so silly. Good Burger, it was just complete chaos. Like the movie was owned by a company who was known for sliming people. Like it was nothing but silly. You know what I mean? And it's just a bunch of kids, Sinbad, Abe Vigoda, Shaq. It was insane, hilarious, and we had so much fun every single day. Just, I don't know how we got any work done because all we did was laugh.
Okay, you got to do the line. You have to do the line.
Oh God. If I'd known this, I would have I have the uniform in my closet.
Oh, don't tell me that, Shar.
No, I do. Let me tell you why. Because I cosplay. I go to Comic-Cons and stuff like that. And if I'm not working the event, then I will go, because I'm just a big geek anyway. I will go and cosplay as Monique. And people will come up to me like, "Oh my God, that's so spot on. That's good. You look good." I'm like, I know, right? Because that's where my stuff is.
I love it. They don't even know.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but for you though.
Thank you.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Yes. So many kids grew up with that. Like, dude, I was telling your person, like so many people feel like they grew up with you. Like you guys are like their high school friends, you know? Yeah. You feel like you all grew up together. Not only them,
like even now with like newer kids, like babies, little kids come up to me all the time. They're like, Monique, and you know, and they'll be like, say the line. And I'm like, how do these babies know about Good Burger? And it's such a cult classic that parents just keep sharing it. And when I'm telling you, like, elders all the way to little kids love some silly Good Burger, and that makes me so happy.
Oh, you know, it's a testament to making good stuff and good family stuff. They're not making as much family stuff, especially with, you know, people of color. Yeah. So I think that's part of it. People wanting to see themselves represented and show their kids the same thing, you know. So it's really nice to be. And how did you get to be a part of? I know they gave you a cameo in Good Burger too. Everybody and their grandmother was in Good Burger too. It was crazy. Yeah, a bunch of cameos.
I don't know. I think the way that the story went, you know, there wasn't any room for a Monique, you know, and I think they kind of figured if we don't have Shar in here in some capacity, it's going to be a problem with the fans. Mm-hmm. And I think they were right. Because I think they got an earful from just the cameo. You know, I saw a lot of things online. Everyone's like, "Oh, but where's Monique? Calm down, babies. Monique didn't have a story in part 2, but they are talking about part 3. So there you go."
I don't see why Monique can't own a Good Burger.
Yeah, listen, that's exactly what I told them. I said, and she could just be the owner. So we'll see what they do. They've gotten the information. We'll see what they do with it.
Let's put it in the universe.
That part.
There you go. Now, okay, I got to ask you this too. How did you feel, and how was it received when you played the hussy in Love and Basketball?
Oh, she was stank, wasn't she? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I got, actually a lot more dudes started hitting on me after that.
Really?
And I'm just realizing that maybe that was the correlation right there. Now I'm feeling some kind of way.
Debbie Morgan calling you a fast ass girl, you know.
Yes. Well, she wasn't right. I mean, she wasn't wrong. You know, she was right.
Any memories of working on that? I know you had a small part, but it still was a memorable scene.
Yeah. So no, I do have a memory. Yes. And it's on the DVD, like extra footage thing or whatever. I remember how Omar kissed the hell out of me. Like,
I'm sure you weren't mad about that. I mean, you know.
And it seemed like it lasts forever. I watched the DVD. I said, "Is this what happened?" Guess I was in the moment. I don't recall, but I saw it on the DVD. It was interesting. Mm-hmm. It was interesting.
There are no small parts, my dear. No small parts.
Never that.
Never that. Never. And now let's talk about Moesha. I want to hear the whole process, because it turned out to be such an instrumental show for a
Mm-hmm.
lot of young Black girls to feel
Mm-hmm.
proud. Like it
Yeah.
really, really, even to this day.
Yeah.
And it was so impactful. So can you just even tell me what was the audition process like and how'd you get it? So how did you get on
So,
Moesha?
so the audition process, I don't know because I didn't audition.
Okay.
Well, I auditioned for Kim. I want to say
Okay.
maybe like 6 months before the show actually went. They had me come in for the Kim character, but I wasn't a fit. Even from just the script and stuff, like it was jokes that didn't fit, didn't make sense if I
Okay.
were there. So I knew that wasn't going to pan out. But the producer and the director, Ralph Farquhar and Stan Latham, I'd known them my whole life. Like I'd worked with them on everything. Like hell, I think I worked with them together on Rock when I was like,
Oh.
So I'd known them forever, and they were like, don't worry about it. Once the show goes, babe, like we'll get you in here somewhere on something. I'm like, I'm not worried about it. I'll see y'all later, whatever. You kind of had to be that way with auditions anyway. You can't take anything too personal or anything like that, or you go crazy.
For sure.
But yeah, so months went by. I was on this other show called My So-Called Life.
Another cult classic.
Yeah. I was working on
Yeah.
that. Yes, got some cool people in it too. Claire Danes, Jared Leto.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. So I was over there working on that. Now we were wrapping up. I was on my last day. I get a call from my agent, and they're like, "Hey, there's this show Moesha. They want, and it's with Ralph and Stan. They want to know if you can come in tomorrow, if you're available tomorrow, because whoever they had already been filming like 2 or 3 days, and whoever they had, unfortunately, it wasn't gelling. The chemistry between all the girls wasn't what they wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm.
And so they asked if I was available. I was like, dude, I'm wrapping up this today. This is my last day on My So-Called Life. So yeah, I'm down. And so I just went to work the next day at Moesha, and I remember my character's name was Gail in the pilot.
Gail. Interesting.
Very. And and I got to hang out with Brandy, who I'd already known. Countess, I'd known in passing. Lamont, I absolutely knew. We did South Central together.
Rest in peace again.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And then Merlin Santana, who I'd grown up with also in the industry. So
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is what? I just walked into like an easy breezy situation. Like these are all awesome people that I know. So great. Oh, and then of course Shirley Ralph
Mm-hmm.
and William Allen Young, who had tested to play my dad on a show when I was 12 years old that
Wow.
I didn't book. The testing went down to 2 people out of whatever the 1,000 that came in and read. Testing went down to 2 people. It was me, and guess who else? My cousin Cherie.
Your cousin.
But I got to test with William Allen Young playing my dad, which was super cool. And yeah, so there he is. Hey, Dad, how you doing? So I was surrounded by great people. I didn't have to audition. It was beautiful. We did the setups. They loved it. A funny fact about Moesha, initially we were supposed to be a CBS show. And quickly during our first week of filming at CBS Studios, they realized that we probably weren't their cup of tea.
Their cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
God has a plan.
Their cup of coffee is what we were. And so we shot the pilot, and we thought it wasn't going to go because CBS said, whatever. But then this lovely new network that was trying to build itself popped up, called UPN, and they were very interested, and they gave us a shot, and it was the best decision they ever made.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And you guys had you had some really fun guest stars on there.
Oh my God, dude.
Great stories
The
about that?
craziest thing about Moesha, and this is one of the things I'm most proud about, other than it being, a influential show for young girls and something relatable for young girls and even just kids, period. You know what I mean? Like growing up in Leimert Park, anywhere, any kids like in that have that kind of experience growing up. We were a safe place for them. So other than that, my most proud thing of Moesha is the fact that everybody in entertainment, every musician trying to come up in that time or that was hot at that time, every single one of them passed through our doors. They all came and did our show. And then also the comedians, like we had Jamie Foxx and Ricky Harris, and like I said, Berni Mac, and just everybody passed through our show. And it was a beautiful, beautiful thing. Like that, to say that, I sit back sometime and I go, well, how do I know everybody in the end? Oh, Moesha. And that's pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty badass.
And it was so I guess it was like a proud moment for young Black girls too, because everybody was just so natural. And Brandy wearing those braids, breaking down barriers, doing that because it was so.
She never wore dookie braids though.
No, she never.
She never. No. No. Sorry.
But she represented.
But she did, yes. Yeah. And she fought for her braids, honey. Trust me, there was never a question. Really? If anybody asked her to do anything else, it was like, and negative, that's not happening. These braids, this is what it is, and I'm gonna always have them. Boom.
Good for her. That's awesome. When you were talking about some of your musical guests, Usher had a recurring on there. He was one of her love interests. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She had all the love interests.
She did.
She had.
Everybody was always Moesha.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really complain. I mean, when they finally gave Niecy a man, they gave him Brian White. So I mean, can't really complain too much, And she had Brian White, and she had who else? Oh, Lamar Tate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, not too shabby.
Not too, I ain't mad.
When did you guys know? When did you feel like, whoa, this is a hit? Was there an appearance somewhere or something? When did you know, like, wow?
So the cast, they went and did, I want to say it was the upfronts for the second season, and they had to go do like a mall appearance somewhere in the South. I don't remember if it was in Atlanta or I don't remember. I wasn't there, but everybody called me because they got mobbed in the mall so much they had to be helicoptered out.
Whoa!
Security they were like, I said, "Oh my God, y'all were in sync for the day," and they were like, "Yes, girl, we were in sync." And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so mad I wasn't there." I want to be in sync for a day. I mean, God.
Hello.
Just a day, though. That's all I need.
Screaming. I want to run down the corridor, right? Screaming my name.
One day. That's it.
Just one day.
That's it.
Well, part of the reason maybe you weren't there, kudos to you because you were a young mom. A lot of people didn't know that. You had your young little boo-boos. So how did you guess what? Now I'm 49 and they're all grown. They're grown.
Oh.
But were they on set? How did you, handle it? Were your parents helping? I mean, it takes a village.
Yeah. No, my mom and my sister were my rocks. Like they are the reasons that I was allowed to live the life that I lived because, I mean, I made sure they were good. You know what I mean? And they made sure I was good. So they made sure my babies were good. And if I was working late or whatever, they get them tucked in. They were taking them to school for me if I needed, all the stuff that you got to do as a parent. If I wasn't there at that particular moment, they held it down for me, dude. And I couldn't have done it without them. But when the kids were super young, they would come to set all the time. As a matter of fact, my daughter Castellet played in one of the episodes of Moesha. She was like young Moesha in one of the
Really?
little sequences. Yeah, it was super cool.
Oh, that's
It was like
really
2.5 or
cute.
something like
It's a
that.
great memory.
Yeah.
And it's on film forever. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. So your kids, how old are they now and what are their names?
Okay. So my oldest, Donnie, okay. Donnie is a grown ass man. It's a grown ass man. He is he's 32.
You can't tell nobody you have a 32-year-old lady.
No, they won't believe me. And he won't let me walk nowhere with him anyway. Because he'd be like, Mom, you block it. Everybody think you my girl. And I'm like, dude, then go get a girl and get away from me. But yeah, so he's 32. My daughter Cassaleigh she just turned 31. Corey, she just turned 23. And my baby Caleb just turned 21.
Shut up. You don't have 4 kids. I'm going to need you to get off of this screen right now, Miss Shar, with your 4 grown
And I did it in pairs. So, 2 this time and then 10 years later, 2 more. Let's knock it out.
Listen, you did that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, are you a grandma, nunu, nani, no?
I'm a Gigi.
Oh, Gigi. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's brag on that. How old is your little boo boo?
Mariah is 10.
Oh,
that's Cassie's daughter. They just left me. They moved to Texas because Cassie's an engineer for Tesla.
Wonderful.
Only female engineers there. You know what I mean? Especially one this color. Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Really? You must be a proud mama. Congratulations.
Oh my God.
You did it, Mom. You did it.
Thank you.
You did it.
But yeah, so she is in Texas and took my baby. I was really mad at her for that, though. You don't take somebody's grandbaby away because I will fight you. So there's that. And then I have a 2-year-old grandson. And he's with me right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is so
hear
sweet.
Somebody yell in the background that it's just him. He's insane. And I love
that's so
every
sweet.
second of it.
Now, are you one of those grandmas that I'm sorry, what do you call it?
I'm Gigi.
Gigi, sorry. Are you a Gigi?
Because can you imagine somebody calling me grandma? Can you imagine that?
I can't. That's why
neither can I. Neither can I. So for that reason, I'm Gigi. Like Gigi. I don't even like. Can you, grandma?
Oh.
And I said, how am I somebody's grandma when I'm 23? Like, stop playing.
Hello. Oh my God. Valley. Oh my God.
Right. Oh my God. Yeah. But Gigi, I could be anybody.
No, you one of those.
I could be anybody.
Anybody. Oh my gosh. You could be like a cool, like older sibling. Oh my God.
Exactly. Oh my God. That's me, Gigi. Oh my God. I love her. Mm-hmm.
Are you one of those ones that the kids are like, okay, Mom, you weren't like that when we were growing up? Are you kind of a
all the time? I hear it every day and I go, so what? Don't be a hater. Like, get over it. It's your job to be mean, not me, not mine.
Listen. That's the job of a Gigi.
That is what it is.
That's what it is.
Accept it, get over it.
Period.
Just get over it.
So Moesha comes to an end. It was a huge show. And do people call you Niecy all the time?
All the time. All the time. And I don't
Are you
get
okay
mad
with that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Let me say something. Niecy bought me houses and cars and investments.
Hello.
So and an education. So call me Niecy.
Call me Niecy all day.
Call me Niecy.
As those residual checks, you know.
Come on now.
Come on in.
Niecy, every time they come, I go, thank you, Niecy.
Yes. And you guys were in the
in the real residual.
The real residual world. People don't know it's a whole a whole new world right now.
It's a whole new world. Yes, honey.
It's a whole new world. So congratulations for that, for getting those big bucks.
Thank you, Niecy.
What I was very fascinated to find out is that you have not one, but 2 master's degrees. Hello,
I like
educated
education.
Lady. So did you do this? Were you going to school during Moesha or did you do this after? Okay.
No, during.
Wow.
I was
So you have a master's
I
in,
was
let me give
filming
you your props.
Moesha.
Let me
Go
give you your
ahead.
props. You have a
Yes.
master's in psychology and a
Yes.
master's in forensic science.
Yes.
You smart. Okay. I want to give you
I
your
know
props.
some
So
things.
go ahead. During Moesha, go ahead, mama.
I know some things. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it was during Moesha, while I had young children, and I was in a full-time pop group called Impulse, during
Okay.
tours and recording for Disney. We were on a Disney soundtrack. So when people who are sitting at home all day doing nothing go, I don't have time to get a education, or I don't have time. Why not? It's easier for you guys. You got a computer and you don't even have to show up places.
Hello.
If y'all don't listen, it was a time where we weren't allowed to learn.
For sure.
You better learn everything you can.
For sure. I kudos to you, mama, because my mom was pregnant with me when she was getting one of her masters.
Baby,
So,
I watched my mom after she had all of us still go back to school 3-4 times.
okay.
She got all kind of stuff. She got a nursing degree. Just all kind. I was like, girl,
my mom was a nurse. Yeah.
My grandmother was one. That's the only reason my mom went and did it. My mom got her accounting. She wasn't playing. Like she was always going to school and always working.
I love it.
And I was just like, dude, come on. It's no excuse. It's no excuse. And the most powerful thing, everybody thinks the most powerful thing we have is money. Dude, the most powerful thing we have is education, is what you know. Knowledge will trump all of that.
What have you been able to do with your degrees? I mean, these are really two fascinating degrees.
I mean, nothing job related, because I didn't want to really do it. I didn't really want to be part of those fields. But just in life, knowing that information is extremely helpful.
Psychology and forensic science. Yeah.
Yeah.
You must be fascinated watching
I had the forensic thing. I have OCD. So knowing that I have OCD, well, I guess that fits into the psychology too. But knowing that I have OCD and then knowing about forensics and germs and bacteria.
Baby, how did you do during the pandemic?
Oh, let me tell you, it was the happiest time of my life. Okay. Because people washed their hands.
They sure did.
People washed their hands. Okay. And people wore masks in the grocery stores. Do you know how excited I was to see people wearing masks around food? And knowing that they washed their hands.
Yep.
I was
sanitizer everywhere. Sanitizer just everywhere. Everywhere.
Sanitizer sold out. That made me so proud. It made me so proud.
You are destined to be.
Now people just dirty again.
Dirty, nasty, and all up on you. What happened to social distancing?
People had to stay 6 feet apart. Take me back. Just take me back.
So, like, you would be perfect for a CSI or NCIS to play a forensic scientist.
Love those shows.
Come on, you know all the lingo, everything. You know what you're talking about.
But this is the thing. Everybody thinks I'm too funny. Like, they don't think I'm serious enough. Like, so I gotta trick them with something that they think is gonna be funny and hit them with the serious, so that they know that your girl has the capacity to do both. Yeah.
How do you feel about the way Moesha ended?
It sucked because we weren't supposed to end.
Mm-hmm.
We were lied to.
Really?
And that's why we left you guys on a cliffhanger. We didn't do it on purpose. We weren't being assholes. We literally were told that our show had been picked up and we were coming back the next season. So for that reason, the writers wrote it as a cliffhanger. Some things politically happened in Hollywood with people, and at the very last minute, 2 weeks before we were supposed to come back to work, they were like, yeah, you know what? Never mind.
Not 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How
So you guys,
disrespectful.
really. So like the fans always are so mad at us that we just left them hanging like that. I was like, you guys have no idea they left us hanging. So
After you give people, ratings and attention and all this
after
good stuff,
you
you
build
do
them
them
up,
like that. They did it to the Jeffersons too. After
oh,
11
I'm sure.
years,
Yeah, I'm
get them
sure.
dirty. Yeah. At
Yeah.
least give somebody the respect to have a final episode.
Nah, why? They don't. And I took a break from in front of the camera for a while. Like, the stuff that went on in my personal life that bled into my career and kind of took over it. I let it linger there and hang out. If that's what everybody want to talk about, let them talk about that without me.
Right.
And so it made me start doing more creative things behind the scenes.
Now you mentioned, and I'll just gently say this, but you got a recent public apology from your ex, Kevin Federline.
Yeah.
As your fans, we felt some kind of way. But how did you feel?
And good you did. Good you did. I mean, look. Thanks.
Like, okay.
No, I mean, I'm happy. Happy it was finally done. I mean, this is the thing. That's why most people want to do the things that they're doing to get that last bit of whatever off their chest. So to each his own.
To each his own.
Yeah.
We're
but I'm proud that he did stand up and man up to a lot of things that bothered me for a really long time. So,
well, as your cousins,
yes,
like that was just way overdue, son. Okay,
facts, big facts, and everybody knows it.
It was crazy 20 years ago.
Yeah,
absolutely,
yeah.
That shit crazy. And the tabloids were worse then. Is that why you moved? I know you live far now. Is that part of?
I live far. Yeah, that's why I stayed far. You know what I mean? Just because life got crazy. Those fools were like literally chasing me and my kids everywhere we went, and like parked outside my house, parked outside my kids' schools. Like it was disgusting.
Yeah, people today don't understand how crazy.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know. They don't know.
Like the J-Lo height was around there too. We had heard the first Bennifer.
Yeah,
like
yeah. But we were the like biggest, most disgusting. We were the biggest story of whatever, and people gravitated to that crap. I gave up my whole career behind it. You know what I mean? Because it just got that disgusting. But
and that's terrible because you worked hard. You look at your resume. You worked your ass off.
Yeah. But still, I am happy that it happened. Like get it out so that you can move on. Because I have.
And at the end of the day, you're always going to be family.
Absolutely. 110%
for the family.
And that's the thing too. Like I've gotten private apologies previously. So, but I always felt some kind of way about I don't know if it's not it not being acknowledged that way in public. Yeah, we did the Fit Club thing, but this was different. This was you actually, nobody was holding your hand. Nobody, you didn't have a producer off camera going, this would be a good moment. This was
unprovoked.
Yeah. And good, dude. I'm proud of him for the whole thing. Even though he knew he was gonna get hate. But tell your truth.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's allowed to tell their truth. Unfortunately,
I just really
in that situation, only one person's allowed to speak their truth, and that's not accurate.
Yeah. Well, I just always admired you because you strong. You stay quiet. You are very, very strong because most of us have been like, but it's but
but you know what? That's also what everybody expects us to do.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
And we have layers.
Yes, we do.
So, stop with the stereotype stuff and recognize, because at the end of the day, everybody wanted to just see the angry black chick. And I was like, I refuse. I can be. Don't get it twisted. It's a choice not to be.
Yeah. For sure.
You're welcome.
You're sure.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, kudos to you, sis. Like I said, your cousins have had your back.
Trust me, my cousins, my sisters, who all had questions the whole time. Like, why haven't? Because we know you. I know me too. Ladies, it's a choice.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. The stress. Keeping that stress away.
That part.
Keeping it. And that's why you look 18.
Baby, go on and say it.
All right. You don't have no you mean all right. So you have a grandbaby. A glam nunu. That's your baby. Like,
right.
It's my child.
That part.
Take it apart. Yes. Like, yeah, I only got a 2-year-old. Woo.
Not a wrinkle, honey, because we will not go
the black there. Don't crack. And that's the sweet, the sweet smell of success. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
The sweet smell of less stress.
Less stress. There you go. I love that. There you go. Coin that, Shar. The sweet smell of less stress. I like that. Coin that.
Yes.
I always like to ask also, if you had a Mount Rushmore of black women in comedy, who is your 4B? And it can be an actress, it could be comedian, just funny ladies.
Ooh.
Or who would your 4B?
That's hard.
Yeah.
That is hard. I'm throwing Yvette up there for sure.
For sure.
Oh God. Let me give it to my girls, man. Let's be honest. Let me put Countess up there.
Love it.
Natalie DeSalle.
Oh, another one. Rest in peace. Oh, because she smashed it in Babs. Like,
man, come on, dude. Come on. And then I'm gonna put Jennifer Lewis, because I don't even know if she know how funny she is.
I know. Just effortless. Dude. Yeah. That's a good 4. I love it. You gave names that other people haven't listed. So I love that.
Nice.
That's really awesome. So I always like to ask people too, if there's a dream project, is there a dream movie or TV show? Shoot for the stars. This is what I would like to do.
Yeah, there are a few of them, dude. I want to be a superhero. I want to be the next Marvel, and it don't got to be Marvel, but I do like Marvel. But if I could have picked any role ever on something, I would have wanted to be either like a female Hannibal Lecter, because that would just be fire. Or I would have loved to have been like a Michonne from The Walking Dead.
Ooh, nice.
Right? But yeah, no, I definitely want to do something like action involved, or and I'm real big on horror stuff. So something like a psychological horror or something, and then some action. We all know I'm funny. Let me do something else.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Well, good luck. Let's put that in the universe.
Yeah, that's what we did. We power of the tongue all day. Let's go.
But this has been so amazing. I'm a fan. Thank you so much.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the walk down memory lane. Yes. All that good stuff.
Thank you for being a comedy diva.
I don't try.
And we will see you next time.
That sounds good.
And thank you, Shar Jackson. That was amazing. I just felt like I just caught up with my friend from high school. She's amazing. She's multifaceted. She's so layered. And I just had the best time. I know you did too. So please like, subscribe. Please tell us what you thought of Miss Shar Jackson. And we'll see you next time. This is Sharon B. And this is the Girl Talk Podcast. Bye.